Good morning. Last evening at approximately 10:06 p.m., our police department was dispatched to the 400 block of North 5th Street for reported gunshots. When we arrived, we located 4 subjects with gunshot wounds. We can report 3 of the victims are deceased and 1 is currently recovering after undergoing surgery. The ages of the 3 victims who are deceased are 8, 9, and 19. The surviving victim is 33 years of age. The 8 and 9-year-old children are students in the Lebanon School District. School officials were notified last evening. First, let me start with the obvious. These shootings are unacceptable. As a mom, I cannot overstate how heartbroken I am for the families. I cannot imagine what these families are going through right now. It is unimaginable. As the mayor, I am heartbroken for our community. We do not want to see any gun violence in our city, and certainly not among our children, who are some of our most vulnerable population. Typically, Lebanon City's gun violence numbers are low, especially compared to other cities in our nation. However, even 1 gunshots fired is 1 too many. Chief Fisher and our detectives have been working with our law enforcement partners, including District Attorney Pierre Hess-Graf's office, county detectives, and the state police to identify and arrest the parties involved. We do not believe this incident was random, but rather targeted. An incident like last evening is a matter that greatly impacts a community. It creates trauma, hurt, and unease. However, we are resilient. We will get through this together. We have good people in our city. And we have dedicated law enforcement personnel who take these incidents personally and will work diligently to resolve this horrific crime. At this time, Police Chief Brett Fisher will speak further about the investigation.
Officers were dispatched to 444 North 5th Street at approximately 22:06 hours. All available city and county police units responded, with the first arriving at 22:08 hours. 2 victims were transported to medical facilities by ambulance. 1 victim was transported to a medical facility by his personal vehicle and then later transferred to another medical facility by ambulance. It appears at the early stages of this investigation that 1 of the victims was targeted. The other 3 victims were uninvolved. The investigation continues at this time. Currently, the Lebanon County SWAT team is executing a search warrant on North 9th Street. During the service of the search warrant, a person of interest has been taken into custody on an unrelated matter. Investigators at this time continue to follow up on leads. I would like to thank the public for providing assistance and cooperation during this investigation. At this time, our thoughts and prayers are with the victims' families.
Thank you, Chief. I want to thank all of you for coming, and we will try to keep you updated as new information becomes available. At this point in time, we do not believe we will have any further updates before 4 o'clock this afternoon, and that may not be in the form of a press conference. That could be a press release, but we'll send out information to let you know when that will be, if any, and if it will just simply be a press release with new information in it.
Were the victims all related? Were the victims all related?
No, they were not.
And Chief, can you clarify the situation with the SWAT team on 9th Street? Is that connected with the fatal shooting?
Yes, it is.
With the person taken into custody,
He is a person of interest, but he was taken into custody on an unrelated matter.
but that situation is involved with that?
That situation is currently evolving. As information becomes available, that's what we would update.
And only one person has been taken into custody?
At this time, yes.
Are you looking for one or multiple suspects?
Because of the stage this investigation is in, I cannot comment on how many people we are looking for. Okay.
Chief, the scenes from the television crews this morning showed a playground type area. Is that like somebody's backyard, or is that related to an organization or a church or something?
I'm unaware at the moment the relationship to that playground, if it's city-owned or a backyard.
I don't believe it's city-owned. I think it is someone who created a playground for people to use.
Okay.
And you did mention someone was targeted. Can you say which of the victims was targeted?
Because of the current status of the investigation, I cannot comment further on that.
And our condolences to everyone involved. At some point today, will the victims' names be released?
As the investigation proceeds, we will pick the correct time to release the names of the victims. I believe all the victims are male.
Is there anything you can say at this point about, I know it's early in the investigation, but anything that you can say about what might have led up to the shooting?
I'm not going to speculate at this time what led up to the targeting.
Do you know how many shots were fired in all?
I cannot comment on that either.
Chief, just to be clear, I didn't hear the question, but all 4 of the victims are male?
Yes,
Okay.
And are they related?
Not all.
not all.
Chief, was anyone else living in the house at the time of the shooting?
There were multiple occupants in the residence, yes.
And were they all together outside the residence? Or can you?
I can't expound on what all their relationships were.
Did the shooting happen inside the home or outside of the residence?
The shooting occurred outside.
Outside.
There is a vehicle that has windows shot out on the one street. Is that connected?
That would be connected with this shooting, yes.
I think that's all we can say at this time. So again, I appreciate your patience, and as we get information that we are able to release, we will do so accordingly. Thank you so much. Thank you for your prayers. Please keep the families in your prayers and thoughts.